are you today? Today I'm going to show you how to make this heart ring. This heart ring is made with the cross stitch. That is the cubular right angle weave stitch. A little while ago I showed you how to make this heart pendant, and this pattern is the same as the heart ring, only it's a little smaller. I'm going to give you a link to this video and it's going to be right here. If you click on that, you're going to this video, so how to make this heart pendant, and in that video I really explain well how to make this heart ring. There are just a few things different than this heart pendant. First of all, this heart has two sides of 10, and if you watch the other video you will know what I mean by two sides of 10. The other difference is that the back side of this ring, and I'm going to show you that, the back side of this ring has no embellishments, and I'm going to hold it up for you that you can see. So this is the front, and this has the gold seed beads on the front, and the back side is just blank, so it's just the stitch and no embellishments on the back. You can do embellishments on the back. I didn't do that because I used golden seed beads, and even if you use very good quality gold seed beads or silver seed beads, they let off, and they're not only letting off on your finger, and I'm allergic to that, so I can't wear it, but also the beads are going to be blank at a while. They're just going to be clear glass, and you don't want that, so I don't use any beads on the back side. If you want beads on the back side, you can. It gives it a little bit more structure, but I'm going to leave the back embellished. It's just what you like. But if you do it, I recommend using beads that are a normal color and not coated. So all the silver and the gold beads are coated. So if you want to use gold or silver seed beads on the front, I suggest you do the normal seed beads, so that's your base color on the back, and in that way they won't let off. So the materials you will need. You will need some Ceylon. You will need two size 12 or size 10 needles, just what you like. And you will need 11 beads of the base color of the heart. So as I already told, the back can be left unembellished and the front should be embellished. When you made this part, just tie it off as you finish it. We're going to start with a new thread to add the ring band. Thread both of your needles with about 1 arm span of thread. Now we're going to position the place that we want our band to be. You can choose yourself if you want it higher or lower. I'm just going to pick a spot about in the middle. I take one needle and I'm going through 3 beads, and that are one base color, one middle color, so that's the color you add on the side of the heart, and one base color, and thread it through. And then I'm going downwards, and that is the square of the base color we're coming out of, like this, and pull. And now I'm going through this bead, so that is also in a square of the base color we're coming out of. Oh, like this. And pull. Now we're going to take our other needle and we're going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going downwards through the base color we're coming out of. So I'm coming out of this base color and I'm going through the next one in the square and go downwards. And I'm going through the bottom one of that square next to the one that I'm coming out of. And pull. Now pick up both of your needles and make sure your thread is even. like this. Now we're going to pick up one seed bead and we're going to crisscross in it. So that means that I'm sticking the other needle also through it in the opposite direction. And pull. And I'm going to show you. Now we have added one seed bead in between the ones we're coming out of. And I'm going to turn it so that I can show you that we're just doing the right angle weave. I'm going to pick up 1 11/0 on each needle and I'm going to slide them down. And now I'm going to pick up 1 11/0 and crisscross in it. So this is just a right angle weave. So the normal right angle weave, not the cubular right angle weave. Like this. And you can see in this way we started our first square. And again I'm going to pick up one seed bead on each side and I'm going to pick up one seed bead on one needle and crisscross in it. And pull. And again I'm going to pick up one seed bead on each needle and slide them down. And I'm going to pick up one seed bead and crisscross in it. So this is a very easy way just to make a ring band, and I choose to use the right angle weave because I thought it was much in line with the rest of the design. And again, pick up one seed bead on each side, slide them down, pick up one seed bead and crisscross in it. Like this. And now you're going to do that until you have your ring band large enough. And I'm going to show you when it's large enough. You're going to fit it on your finger. And you're going to see when you can reach the other side. And I hope you can see that. So I'm just put it on my finger and I turn it. And I'm going to see when my beads reach the other side. So the opposite side of the heart. And when you're there, add one more square extra so that it's not too tight. And then I'm going to show you how to attach the other side on this side. As you can see, I'm added enough beads that it fits my finger, and now I'm going to attach it to the other side. And make sure that you know where the other side is. So look at it front and back if you got the right side. I'm going to count and I'm going to start from the middle. And I hope you can see this. I'm going to start from the middle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe it's the fifth one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I'm at the fifth bead, then comes the gold bead, and in that line I added my first bead. So I'm going to do the same at the other side. So I'm going to flip my work over and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be my space where I need to attach my, my band. So now I'm going to pick up my right needle and make sure that your band is straight so that it won't turn on you. And you're going with your right needle in the right beat. So if you calculated where your number 5 should be, at least it's with my ring it's number 5. You can also make the ring bigger. But if it's if you started at 0.5, I'm at 0.5 now. And this is 0.5 and the bead that's on top of this band will be in here. So I'm going through the next bead and I'm going through that in the right way. So with my right needle on the right side, like this. And now I'm going through the 11/0 bead that's next to that one in the square. You can see when you look at this bead, this is the square. And I'm going through this bead. So that's the one next to that one. And pull. And now I'm going through the next purple bead, the next gold bead and the next purple bead that are in line with each other. Like this. And pull. So it's just the same as we did on the other side, only is this the opposite direction. And now this bead is going to go here, so we're going with our left needle, we're going through the left bead. So before you don't get it, I switched needles at this point. So I went through the left bead and now I'm going up through the bead that's in the square with this bead. So that's this square. And I'm going up through the next bead, so that's this bead. That's next to that one. And pull. And now I'm going through the purple bead, the gold bead and the purple bead. Like this. And now I'm going to take my two strings, my two threads, and I'm going to give it a gentle tug. And in that way you should see that your band is firming up. Don't pull it too tight because you don't want your right angle weave to mess up. But pull it tight. Now what you're going to do, you're going to take your right needle and you're going to go through the next seed bead that's next to the one you're coming out of. And then I'm going through the next purple bead and the bead we added between the purple beads. So I'm coming out of this one and I'm going through the next one that's in the square with that and the next one we just added in this right angle weave. And now I'm going to pick up my left needle and I'm going down through the next purple bead that's beneath next to the one we're coming out of and pull. And we're going through the next purple bead and the middle bead we just added and pull. So that's just the same as the opposite side. Now you're going to turn your work over and you're just going to repeat, and I see I pulled a little too hard here. And you're going to take your needles and you're just going to, because we are at the starting point of a right angle weave at this moment, and you're just going to do the right angle weave without adding any beads. So just with your needles through the beads. So I'm going to make an example. I'm going to take my, and you can do this one hand or two-handed, just what you like. So the one-handed is that you go with your right thread through the next bead, and then the one you should crisscross in, and then the one on the left and the one you crisscross in, and then the one on the right, and do this until you are at the other way. Or you can just do it like you would do a normal regular right angle weave, and reach it to the other side. In that way you secure your band, and you will make sure in that way that it's not coming off, or that it's not going to break on you. If you did that, you're just going to find a point like we did when we made this heart. Just going to find a point and just tie off. And that's all there is to it. And that's the way you have a ring. And now I'm going to show you how you can make earrings out of these. Now I'm going to show you how you can make an earring out of it. And of course this is one way, because you can do this in several ways, just what you like. but I'm just going to show you how I make it. And this is just for one earring, so you will have to double this. I'm using 15 seed beads, 11 seed beads, of course the heart, and I suggest that if you make earrings out of them, you embellish them on two sides. This is just the ring base. I'm going to use this for an earring also, because I didn't have the time to make another set of these, because I'm very busy with the contest. The contest I got over 50 entries, about 50 entries, so I didn't really got the time this week to sit and make this. So I'm just going to use this one. So this one is just blank on the other side, but I do suggest that you embellish it on two sides if you want to make earrings out of them. Again, I use 15 seed beads, 11 seed beads. This is an 8mm Swarovski bead in purple, and it's almost the same color as the seed bead, so I thought it would be a good match. And I use one Swarovski 4mm bicone. Of course, you can use other things, just what you have laying around and just what you prefer, but I prefer using this. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up, I used 2 needles, I almost forgot that. I used 2 needles and I threaded them with about 1 arm span of Ceylon. You can also use fine line, just what you like, as long as it is a sturdy kind and it's the same that you used before to make your heart. So I'm picking up one 15 seed bead and I'm sliding it down. And I'm going to grab my needles and I'm going to stick both needles. And if you can't do that at once, you can also do that separately. But I'm going to stick both needles through my 4mm bicone. And in that way you can see that the seed beads is on the bottom of the bicone. And I'm going to pick up 2 15-0s again. Like this, and that is 1 on each side of the needle. I'm going to slide them down, and as you can see in your heart there is a middle bead, so if you also embellish the back side you will have 1 gold seed bead, 1 middle bead and 1 other seed bead on this side. And I'm going to use the middle seed bead to make a middle in this heart. So and it doesn't matter from which way you go, so I will use the front. You will go with one of the needles through the seed bead. So that's the middle seed bead that's in the middle of the heart. Like this. And now I'm going to pick up the other needle and I'm going to go through the heart to reach the other side with this one. And I'm going through the middle seed bead with the other needle through the opposite side. Like this, and then we're going to pull. And in this way my Swarovski will hang in the middle of my heart. Now we're going to do something unusual. You can also reach through the beads, but I'm just going to stick my needle, and I'm going to show you that at the other side. I'm going to stick my needle next to the bead we're just coming out of, and I'm just going to reach up until I'm next to the seed bead that's on the other side. Oh, sorry, through the seed bead that's on the other side. So I'm just going to not going to stick it through any seed beads, but I'm just going to stick my needle, and I think if you hold your work in front of you, you can see what I mean. I'm going to stick my needle next to the bead I'm coming out of. So that this is my first needle, and I'm going to turn it around, and hopefully I can show you this. And now I'm coming out of this side. So this, for me, this is the back side. And I'm going to stick my needle not through any beads, just next to the bead we're coming out of, because this is not a solid beading work. So it has you could see that it's a hole in the middle. So it's that's not the right word. It has nothing in the middle, so you can just stick through it. And when I come up, I want to come out next to the middle bead that's in the middle of the heart. I hope I explained that well enough. Like this, and pull. And now with the needle I'm holding, I'm just going through the middle bead that we came next to. And you're not going to see this, so you're not going to see any threads or something. And I'm going to pick up my other needle, and then I'm going through the middle bead the opposite direction. So next to that one, that side I'm coming out of, like this, and pull. Now, my middle Swarovski lays just a little different than yours, because I didn't make a backing, but I tested this out, and if you do this, it will stay in this way, so it will stay in the middle of the heart when you're making an earring out of this. So like this. And now I'm going to pick up two 11/0 seed beads on each side, like this. And then I'm picking up one 11/0 and crisscrossing it. Like this. And again I'm going to pick up two 11/0 seed beads, and that's one on each side. And I'm going to crisscrossing this. Like this. And I'm going to pick up two 11/0 seed beads, and I'm going to crisscross, oh sorry, I'm going with my needles in the same direction through my 8mm Swarovski bead. Like this. And now I'm going to pick up two 11/0 seed beads, and I'm going to crisscross in one 11/0 seed bead. And again I'm going to pick up two seed beads, and I'm going to crisscross in one seed bead. Like this. And it's going to lay against, this is going to be flat, so when you wear them you can see that on the side. And now I'm going to lay one needle down, and with the other needle, and I'm going to hold the thread of the other side, and with the other needle I'm going to pick up four 11/0 seed beads, like this. And I'm going to stick this in the opposite side of the seed bead I'm coming out of. So I'm coming out of this side, and I'm going to stick it in the opposite side. Like this, and pull. And now I'm going to pick up my other needle. And I'm going through the seed beads I just added. This can be a little loose yet still, so you can should go easily through them, and through the middle seed bead, so that's the one we just came out of, and pull. Pull this tight, and see if your right angle weave is in the right way, so that it lays correctly on top of each other, like this. And now just with one needle make it through the beads. And go towards your beadwork. So as I already said with the ring band, I'm just going to do the right angle weave with one needle and then the other side. this. And then make sure that you're going through the middle beat of the heart again. So I just went through the middle beat, and now with the other needle I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to reach the middle, and then I'm just going to tie off somewhere, and in that way we just made the attachment for the earring, and I'm going to show you how to attach the hook after that. So I finished this part of my earring, and now I'm just going to take a ear hook, and I'm going to open it. And now I'm just going to hook on, because we made a loop at the top, I'm just going to hook on my work. Like this. And then close it. And that's all there is to it. So I hope you liked this video, and please subscribe. Please follow me on Facebook. I post a lot of updates on Facebook, and please follow me on Pinterest. I pin a lot, so you can do really find a lot of inspiration on Pinterest. So I hope you have fun with this, and I wish you a very nice day. Bye!